everybody, this is Liz. Thank you so much for watching this video. I've been wanting to do a tutorial video for a really long time, and I'm hoping that I get a lot of great response from you so that I can do more than one video and keep this going. I've been wanting to do this for a lot of different reasons, primarily because I love makeup. I love the transformation and confidence it can give you, and I get asked quite frequently, what do I use? How do I do my makeup? What techniques are there? Where can I get it? So I wanted to do this because a lot of the videos online are focused around high-end products, and I don't have access to those. So I wanted to do basically the everyday girl with everyday products that you can get right at your drugstore. I'm going to do two videos today, one on my eye makeup and one on my foundation routine. The reason why I separated them is mainly for you. I wanted to be able to give you an option to not watch both of them, and I also wanted to take the time to be able to explain products, techniques, things like that. So, like I said, everything that I am using today, I did get at a drugstore. Walmart or CVS are the two that I used, only because I love the CVS coupons. But there's one product that I just haven't picked up a replacement for that I did not get at a drugstore. I actually got it at Sally's. It's this eyelid primer. It was about $5, and that's the usual everyday price. And this is great. Now, I recommend eyelid primer for a couple reasons. It helps your eye makeup stay. It also helps prevent it from creasing and going all over your lid. And also, it gives you something for the makeup to stick to and kind of like a clean slate, literally, for you to build up off of. If you're going to choose an eyelid primer, I recommend that you choose one that is flesh colored. See, it's my skin tone. The reason I recommend that is because if you're doing your eye makeup and you don't bring your makeup all the way up, it looks like you're missing something right here, and you don't want it to be skin if makeup is everywhere else. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by using the eye makeup. Now, I like to put this on with my fingers, not the little sponge tip, only because I like the control. And the warmth of your fingers warms up the products and actually helps distribute it evenly all over. Now, when I'm putting this on, please notice that I'm going right in the corner of my eye and kind of up around my brow. Those are areas that a lot of people have a tendency to miss when they're doing their makeup, and again, it could look bare, and you're also not covering up those dark circles that's right in the corner. So, alright, eyelids are primed. Now, the look I'm going for today is just a neutral, not too crazy everyday look. I just wanted to show you the techniques, but you can actually switch out products and colors, whatever you want to use and whatever you have. The makeup palette that I'm using today is this one. It's actually a hard candy palette. It's very similar to the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. I love the colors. They're very neutral. I love the shimmer in them. And I picked this up at Walmart for around $10. I'm also going to be using a eyeshadow brush. Let's see. It's just a fluffy little brush. Now, the reason I'm using this is just because I want to be able to buff everything out instead of using the little sponge that came with the palette. I will be using that at a little bit later. Now, all of my brushes I picked up at the drugstore pretty inexpensively. I think this kit, it came with about 10 brushes, was about $15. This little brush came in like a CoverGirl makeup palette. I love it. It's a kind of like a stiffer bristle, but you know, any brush you have can work. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start in the middle where the bone is right here and go from there. So I wanted, like I said, a neutral color. So I'm going to choose this color right here. I'm going to get quite a bit on my brush. Then I'm going to start in the outer corner of my eye and I'm going to swirl it around right above the eyelid on that bone directly. And you can even go back and forth. I just want to really buff this in. You don't want to go too high. I don't want to bring it up too high into my brow. I just want to keep it right here and just buff it up. Alright, and again, going to get some more product on my brush. Start in the outer corner and buff it around. Alright. And then I'm going to wipe off my makeup brush because I use the same one for everything. The next product I'm going to use is this CoverGirl eyeshadow in Champagne. This is beat up. As you can see, I love it. I've dropped it 1,000 times, but I highly recommend this color for anybody. This is great on the eyelid as just alone or with other colors. The reason I love it is because it really pops your eyelid open, makes you look more awake, it really brightens your eyes, and it's a great neutral color that will look good on any skin tone. So all I do is just tap this in and then actually just tap it on. You could swirl it, you could do this if you wanted to. I like to tap. I like more of a heavier, more makeup on, so I like to tap it to load a little bit more on. And go also get right down to the lash. And I'm not going up into the occipital bone here. I'm just staying right on the lid. Ta-da! Alright. Wipe off my brush. And now I'm going back to this Hard Candy palette, and I'm choosing this gold color. I like to add a little bit of warmth. I'm going to be using, 4 colors on my eyes, but that's because I like multiple colors to give you a really ombre type of look, a really variegated or shaded look. So I'm going to take this gold and I'm actually going to come right here in this outer corner and just work this in right at just this outer corner and right on the edge here. I don't want to bring that too far over. Sorry the lighting is so bad. It's been dreary here and rainy, and I don't have a very good light up here. So I hope you can see. Alright. So now, since that is done, I'm going to take the little spongy thing and I'm going to choose this darker color here. I just actually want to get it right on the end of the sponge applicator, and I kind of go all the way around. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the last, like, fourth of my eye on my lash line. And I'm going to bring this up right out to where it meets the bone. And then I'm going to draw it in like this, right under the bone, and then carry that through in that little triangle. Right here. I know it looks like a lot. Don't worry, we're going to buff it in a second. So again, right on the edge, last little bit, right to the bone. Carry it in and down. Then, without any additional product on my brush, I'm actually just going to buff this right into this spot, just to soften it up. I really don't like harsh eyeshadows or harsh lines. I find that when it's harsh, it really cuts your face or cuts that out, and I just don't like the harshness of colors. I really want it to look smooth and like it's supposed to be there, and like really buff, so it gives you that soft airbrush look. So the last thing I'm going to do not the last thing, but next I'm going to work on is my eyeliner. This one is the CoverGirl Perfect Plus. I actually picked this up because I forgot eyeliner one day and I was checking out at Walmart and this was hanging up and I didn't think I'd like it, but I really do. I'm going to go ahead here and I'm not going to bring the eyeliner too far into my eye. In fact, I really only want to be on the outer 2/3. When you bring it in, for me, I find that it looks too heavy and also it makes your eyes appear smaller. Now, if you have larger eyes that are rounder, you could bring that all the way over if you wanted to. I am making the line a little thicker on the end for a slight winged look, but not too drastic. Then I'm going to take this, and don't be scared about this, but I'm actually going to tight line this. I learned about this on Pinterest, no less, and I really do love it. Poke myself in the eye. I'm just going to take this right under the lash line. And I'm going to do the bottom layer lashes very lightly. I don't want too much down here. And then I'm just going to line the waterline. Now I hope you can see it, but there's a difference in shape in eye. I've brought this one out a little bit, and this one is still kind of, you know, bare. So again, the last 2/3, bringing that a little thicker on the end. If you need help, just pull your eyelid out. And the bottom lash. And the waterline. I guess I need to apologize for the weird faces I make when I'm doing my makeup. When you make your eyes big, pull your mouth down, it actually opens that out. See, so you don't have to worry about getting it out everywhere. Then I like to take the little spongy thing and I pull this up just a little bit more. I don't actually add any more makeup or any more eyeliner to that corner. I just use what's already there and I like to buff it. There we go. So then I curl my lashes. Now, how you curl your lashes and what you prefer is certainly up to you. You can even skip this step. A lot of people curl their lashes so they're really curved. I don't like that. I like to make them so they're more like this, where they come straight up. So that's just my preference. Also, if you're going to be wearing false lashes, any form, I would suggest you skip this step because a lot of times the false lashes come right out, and if your eyelashes are curled, they're going to be poking up through, and you don't want that. So just take this right at the base and pull it out just a little bit at the base, pinch, and then pull it out. There we go. So normally I would not do my mascara. I'm not going to do my mascara now. I am using the L'Oreal Power Volume Collagen at the moment. The reason I'm not doing my mascara is because I do that last with my eyebrows after my foundation is done. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video so I can start my foundation routine. I really want to thank you for watching, and if there's any questions you have, please post them below or Facebook me. Have a great day. Bye!